What up, y'all?
Am I in the right place?
It's UFA.
Am I on the right show?
No, you're lost.
Am I in the right? Wait, shit. Hold on. This is the football show. God
It's
damn
the
it.
football show, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
This is the football show. You've
Joe
already
Hendry ref a match, Eric.
You've already given up, Eric.
Well, yeah, because the Dolphin season is going about as well as Germany did in World War II. Oh,
Bye, Eric.
Dolphin season's going exactly as you'd expect. It's actually going great. Anyone who didn't see
well,
this,
I have some pent up rage and frustration that I'd like to get out about the Dolphins here. So I feel like this would be the perfect place.
See,
Okay,
you should have been feeling that rage during the off season, but
Oh Lord, here we go.
We'll get there. Don't worry.
we'll get there. Yeah, we'll all get there.
Hey, at least it's not as dumb as the AFC North right now.
The AFC in general is just fucking crazy.
Hey, not for me.
Dude,
You know where I'm going with that. So
yeah, no, you've been fine. You've been fine.
4-0 Big
Jackass.
T.
Absolutely okay. So we had
He's not a Jets fan.
we had a weather. No, he's a Colts fan. We got a Colts fan now.
Oh, we got a Colts fan. Wow. Good for you, buddy.
I mean, I do live like 20 minutes from freaking Lucas Oil, so it don't matter.
No. But I mean, just like the Colts in general, it's like like the. I hate to say that the Colts for the last couple decades, like since they lost Andrew Luck, has felt like the short team bus, and like now they're doing really good, in some very weird circumstances, but they're doing really good. Can't take that away from them.
It's weird because I've always known our O-line to be sus as hell, and this is
They blocked it. Well, they have Daniel Jones there.
You guys are having a meme season, and I love it. That's just,
bro, like the entire AFC is a meme season.
yeah. Well, I mean, some things are on schedule, but
The freaking AFC North with that trade.
Aaron Rodgers most free. Let's sidetrack at the start of the show a little bit. This is Aaron Rodgers' most freest ride to the playoffs. Okay, like this man. Ayahuasca math.
Well, that's because the Steelers go every year, though, for sure.
First of all, he
solely because of Mike Tomlin. Solely because of Mike Tomlin.
Bruh, that division is so sus right now.
Think about it. The Ravens are dead.
Fair.
The Browns are the Browns. And the Bengals.
Even without that, they would have made it just because Mike Tomlin always has an above 500.
Yeah, but they're gonna win the division. That's the thing. They got they got the Bills pass. Like the Bills all inclusive by division.
The Bills pass. God damn it.
Can we talk about what happened yesterday between the fucking Jaguars and the Chiefs?
Oh, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
All right. Last week we had weather problems. We had staff changes. We're just gonna figure last week happened. We'll make mentions of last week as they become relevant to this week. The only thing you need to know is that the Jets really, really, really fucking suck. It's holy shit.
Like the Dolphins beat them. That's how fucked they are.
I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought going and get Justin Fields, who's already been on fucking would be his third team or maybe even fourth team in his third year, something like that.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought going to get Justin Fields would be a bad idea?
He's not that bad. It's not on him, just like it wasn't on Aaron, bro. It's just the Jets.
The thing is, half the quarterbacks in the league aren't that bad. That's the reason they got the job.
It's the Jets. I promise you.
It's the Jets. It's the 100% that scenario is the Jets.
Oh Lord.
Speaking of,
hell is literally gonna freeze over when they have a great season and a great year.
No,
you can say the same shit about the Dolphins, buddy.
Hold up. Speaking of the Jets, former Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez was involved in a late night altercation in downtown Indy where he basically tried to beat up. He tried to beat up a 69-year-old truck driver. What ended up happening instead is he got maced and stabbed.
Oh,
Only
By that-
way this could have come about.
And still delivering
69-year-old
turnovers.
grease
Once a
trap,
jet, always a jet.
cooking oil guy, collector, whatever, had to have brought up the butt fumble. He had to have been so bothered, and he realized it was Mark Sanchez, and he said, "Go butt fumble somewhere else, bro." And it just fucking triggered Mark.
Here's the kicker. Sanchez, after being stabbed and beaten up by an old dude, faced felony charges for battery involving serious bodily injury because the old dude got cut. And he's got 3 misdemeanor charges. They're related to the incident. That's Jew's fucking hammerboard. He likes to fucking type like he's the god of fingers.
I thought you were gonna say he ran away, but he did run away. He ran away in like a stupor after he got maced and fucking stabbed. And
Like, imagine picking a fight with a 69-year-old dude and losing.
And fucking losing, bro.
He specifically picked this fight because the guy was parked in like a loading zone and of like a hotel, and Mark specifically cited to the guy that the manager told him that he could not park there. So I don't know what kind of fucking
having a Karen moment and got beat by a 65-year-old man.
Like I don't know what made him feel like he needed to pass that message on. Hey man, you can't park here. Like I hate those type of people. You can't park here.
Mark Sanchez, dude.
This is the most difficult thing that I'm gonna have to do. Show me here.
Park here,
people. In more general, like relative news, I know that Don A said that this was like a bad idea. I don't see how. Joe Flacco got traded to the Bengals today.
What's the difference?
Well, here's what I would argue.
What was the point of that? They're wasting Joe Flacco's time moving him across town.
Well, no, for Joe Flacco, I think it's
it's like 2 draft
I think
picks.
it's great.
He's gonna die.
I mean, yeah, they don't have an offensive line, but
what I would argue,
I think he has better. I think he has maybe some better weapons, and maybe
He's gonna die.
Jake Browning. He's an improvement on Jake Browning.
You know, I feel like they had to do something, and that's what they chose. That's what they went for.
It's a little crazy.
I'm sure there was other stuff on the table. They just weren't willing to give up any more than they gave up.
And I will say this: the Browns are about to start competing with the Dolphins for who's getting number 1 overall next.
Yeah, who's well, the
Oh
Jets.
no, the Jets are getting
No,
it.
the Jets are definitely probably going to get that 100% because they're going to go like 0-10.
Which is preferred because the
Before
Jets will
winning
fuck
a
that
game.
pickup. The Jets will completely fuck that pickup, and that'll be fine.
Oh my gosh! Shut up.
Because
Don't worry, the
what if
Dolphins will also fuck that pickup.
Yeah,
Do not worry.
we'll get the next pick, which will be the second meme. But
And then the Browns will somehow screw it up even more and not get a QB that they need for number 6.
Ravens and Chargers also swap players today. Chargers got their edge, Adafe Owe, and I'm not going to pretend like that was the correct pronunciation.
right.
And the Ravens get safety Alohi Gilman. And they also did a pick swap, a 7th for a 5th. So that's the news. I got some injury updates. Purdy's still out with turf toe. George Kittle is looking at a week 7 return. I gotta update that. Joe Burrow, turf toe, still fucked. Fields is cleared. McCarthy's expected to come back after the bye. Let's see here. CeeDee Lamb out for 2 more weeks. Estimate. This is an estimation. Don't kill me. I'm playing basically your local weather guy on that. Alec Pierce is still dealing with a concussion. Matt Milano is day-to-day with a pectoral injury. Colts lost their kicker Spencer Schrader, ACL, MCL. He's out for the year.
Oh man, that was wild. They had no kicker, no punter. It was a wild sequence there.
They don't need kickers and punters in Indy, bro. They're scoring tutties.
Pat McAfee's about to be called back up.
You know what though? He probably do it. Fuck it. I'll bang a 50-yard or whatever.
Fucking play with Daniel Jones.
Brock Bowers has a knee injury. He's day-to-day. He didn't play. Amarian Hampton was placed on IR, so he's expected to at least miss 4 weeks. And Antonio Gibson towards ACL, so he's out for the season. So, let's get some game recaps. There was a lot of good games this week. So, the game of the week vote was long. Luckily, we all are very sane-minded people, and we picked the correct game. That's right. You can trust our judgment on this. We are the deciders of that. You're fucking muted. What did you say? I see you talking, and you didn't say. What did you say?
I said, wasn't there someone in the group chat that wrote as an option my butthole?
That was in the U poll when I accidentally posted it in there first. All right. Game of the week was the Patriots at the Bills Sunday Night Football. Patriots win 23-20. Player of the game was Stephon Diggs with 25 points. He had 10 yards for 146. So in a revenge game of the ages in Buffalo, while Buffalo's wearing their white fucking jerseys, Stephon Diggs is out there flipping the double birds and catching every pass. I wish he would have gotten a touchdown for that. But it's okay. Some things don't need to be. He made Ramondre Stevenson owners very happy. All three of them that had to start them this week. Guys, I'm gonna get into it later with the Bills. Bro, your TV is fucking killing me. Anyway, I'm gonna get into it later with the end of towards the end of the podcast when we're doing alerts, but I kind of wish I would have went with my gut feeling when I was doing my picks this week. I did pick the Bills on logic, but something told me this was going to be the game that they fucking dropped. Fucking James Cook was non-existent. Good job, Patriots. James Cook was non-existent. Josh Allen threw a pick. I haven't seen. When's the last time we've seen Allen throw a pick? He went from throwing picks all the time to not throwing picks at all. The secondary on the Bills is fucking super suspect. I've been trying to hint to that. I've been trying to say that. Drake May exposed it. Stephon Diggs exposed it. I've been telling people fucking that secondary is going to be suspect. The wide receiver core couldn't get out. Like, Patriots did a really good fucking job here. I have no complaints. I have no complaints with this game. It went as expected. I think the AFC East is going to be a battle between these two teams. And the Patriots are with the first blood for this season. And in Buffalo, that makes the New England game very interesting. What do you got for this, Charles? Charles, did you die?
I had to bounce out the chicken. The chicken in the oven was.
Oh,
chicken.
okay. All right.
What's up? What I miss?
No, we're on Bills Pats.
Holy shit! First of all, Drake May, thank you for being the best fantasy quarterback ever. You're going to definitely get me through this season. You are the best. I've always been a believer of Drake May. You could check the tape on that. Don't like that it's the Patriots, but it is expected. At this point, I have no longer any hatred towards my rivals because they don't even think of us. We shouldn't even think of them. Like, we're just, Dolphins up for fire. So good for the Patriots. Vrabel, from the moment, they let go of the filler character. What was his name? Who was the last coach?
Mayo, I think it was.
Yeah. Okay, so we all saw that filler episode for what it was because they kept him for only literally a year, and they said, you know what, we're going to get a real coach now. This has been, since the moment Brandon was out there celebrating his hiring, and I knew, we had Mike McDaniel where this was all heading. This is, I'm not that shocked that they won. Like, that's how I feel about this game. And it was that division style, dirty, close result of a game that, you know what? The Dolphins one time very long ago were showing signs of being just that. If you remember, we squeezed that one. It's the last time we beat the Bills in the last 5 years. They squeezed that 2-3 point win or whatever it was. And that's the type of grittiness that you need to be a good football team. So yeah, good for the Patriots. Game was awesome. I'm not even. You don't even. The Bills are still going to win the division. No even reason to think about that twice. Yeah, good shit.
And man, I can't wait to get to the alerts because boy, I got an argument for you.
Oh boy.
But I don't want to waste it here because
No, same.
I got a whole segment. Brandon, what did you caught the game, right?
I caught a little bit of it, but I mean, I don't even want to talk on it, man. I'm just fucking exhausted sports wise. It's like the Miami Heat couldn't get back and win a fucking chip before Boston did, and Boston won a chip. And now I swear to fucking God, if I have to watch the Patriots after they lost Tom Brady, I swear to God, if I have to watch them become better than we have been.
Oh, it's already too late. They already are. I just want you to let you know that ship sailed, buddy. That ship sailed, buddy. Both the Heat and the Dolphins right now are poverty level.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What did we do? LeBron, what did you do to us? I don't understand.
Miami sports you ruined, Brandon.
And honestly, don't blame LeBron.
I don't understand.
He did what he had to do.
He saw the writing on the wall.
The aftermath was the last couple. I mean, we were great. I mean, sidetrack here. I know it's basketball talk, but we can squeeze a little bit in here since you're playing the 2K in the bag. It was all going pretty goddamn good.
When did our cup runneth over? What did we fucking do?
When we told Jimmy Butler we're not going to get you any other superstar, go fuck yourself. Do this by yourself. Power of friendship. And then he said, you know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all fake friends. And then he had his crash out. And the rest was history. Now we suck.
I stand by this sentiment. We should have gotten rid of Tyler.
Tyler Hero's still on this team. I know. Yeah, hot garbage. Anti-clutch like Tua. You'll never have him available when you need him. Total trash.
And we gave
I posted a list to go back to football.
And we did give away Stroops.
I posted a list of all the draft picks since Chris Greer has been GM. And you go through it, and just like Will was saying, you go through it and you start to look at it and you're like, who are all these people?
Okay, but I'll one up you on that, right? Because I was looking some information on my learn about your enemies, right? I was looking just 2 weeks ago on Chris Greer, and I had forgotten that he started as the college scouting guy.
Yeah, he started as a scout.
So we got the guy who fucking sucks at picking players and made him the fucking head of picking players.
Somebody said that since 2000, since the year 2000, he has had some say in the players that come into the building because he was a scout, obviously.
Right.
Which, he's just been a poison since 2000.
We haven't won a playoff game that entire time.
He's been involved since 2000. Holy shit, that makes sense. Wait a minute.
Light it up. Talk about locker room cancers. What? This guy is horrible.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
as I got further down that list and I realized, like, who are all these players? These players are no longer in the league, half of them. Like, it made me mad. Like, why is the owner okay with this? Like, why is it normal? Why is it okay? You need to get rid of the coach that can't even fucking
You ever
talk.
heard of Sleepy Pat?
Conferences.
This all goes back to Sleepy Pat.
We are literally about to go to that game. Let's go back to the Patriots and Bills.
Sleepy Pat over here and fucking.
Oh my god! Okay, I get it. Don, did you watch the game?
Which one?
Pat's Bills.
I saw the highlights of it.
Okay, what'd you think?
It was just crazy.
I agree.
To say the least.
I agree. Man, I can't wait to get to this alert segment because y'all are letting Buffalo off the hook. But all right.
I am letting Buffalo off the hook. I know you won't, but
all right.
I mean, the whole AFC East is just fucking trash. The way I see it now is we're just filler teams.
Okay, that
we're
sounds like
filler.
You're coping right now because
we're just filler. Trash. We're just filler. None of us even ever make it deep enough into the playoffs that it matters, except for the fucking Bills, and they always lose anyways. So we're all just fucking fillers.
I just want to let you know, for. If not this year, next year the Patriots are gonna make fucking noise, and you're gonna be so pissed.
Okay,
I'm calling it now.
So
mad. Brendan's gonna be fucking shoving in our faces.
Oh, it's heading in. I'm not saying they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but I can see the Patriots in the AFC Championship game in the next.
If they made it to the
next
Super
year,
Bowl,
maybe.
I'm burning a jersey. I swear to God, I'm burning a jersey, and I'm taping it, and I'm sending that tape to Steven Ross.
All right. Let's get to that game. Dolphins 24, Panthers 27. Fantasy player of the game was Rico Dowdle with 32 points. Guys, that is 206 yards rushing, 28 yards receptions. He had a touchdown rushing, by the way. On top
How is it that every running back has a fantasy fucking exotic game versus the Dolphins defense, except Breece Hall? He had an okay game.
It was just the Jets.
Yeah. You see, you're right. You know what was I expecting? It is the Jets. It's just he's so good, but fuck the Jets.
But yeah, you're right.
Any running back against the Dolphins, guys, start him.
It's been a thing for a while too. Like, we can't stop the run for a fucking shit.
Who's the running back for the Chargers right now? Allen. Anybody? No.
The running back for the Chargers was Omarion Hampton until a week ago.
Okay, well, start. I know I'm jumping, but definitely start that motherfucker this week. I'm gonna go into that later.
Omarion Hampton's hurt now, so.
Oh, well, whoever it is, it doesn't actually matter who it is. Just we'll talk about that. But yeah, that's how I feel about the Dolphins and any running back playing against them. Like, God, this team fucking sucks.
So.
We made Bryce Young.
How about it, guys? Like when something goes good, something doesn't. Like, this team can never have it all together. So the offense looked great. Let's get to the box score.
Could have been better.
The offense.
Panthers.
I mean, dude, 256 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions from Tua. No interceptions from Tua. We usually bank on an interception from Tua. We have to win despite that. The one thing that I will say, Devon Achane on the ground, absolute non-factor, 16 yards. However, it didn't matter. Jalen Waddle, 110 yards in the touchdown. Darren Waller, 78 yards in a touchdown. Achane still mattered in the passing game, 6 receptions, 30 yards in a touchdown. The offense was fine. So, of course, when the offense is good, that means the defense has got to suck. So, first half, great. We even get a fucking interception. Like, awesome. Totally in control of the game. 17 fucking points going into the half. How can you fuck this up? Well, you're the Dolphins, so don't worry. You'll fuck it up. 17 points going into the half. 17. or just about going into the half. These guys make 17 unanswered fucking points.
Okay, but I just want to jump in that you said the offense still wasn't during that time. The offense went flat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't. Even the offense did not have a complete game. To pin this on the defense is not that fair.
Yeah, but all they had to do was sit there and fucking. It's the Panthers, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm holding to them a higher standard because they're playing the Panthers, and the offense had a period where they just didn't work and allowed that 17-point comeback. So, like, team just fucking sucks all around.
Still, dude, you can't let Bryce Young fucking dot you up. You can't let Rico.
No, yeah, it's a definite.
Fucking dot will run for 200 fucking yards. That's
pathetic.
Shortest quarterback in the fucking league, by the way.
Yeah, the offense went stagnant in the second half, but the fucking defense, like, inexcusable, dude. 200. They made the Panthers look like a real fucking team.
And they do this to everybody.
It's not. This is not a 4-quarter team. Sorry, Eric. Sorry, Brandon. Get on the train. Get on the train with me and Charles of acceptance.
Bro,
this is it.
I accept
the earlier you do it, the better, bro. It only took me 2 quarters this season. 2 quarters. And I was like, this is done.
Like,
you can ask Monkey. He was there. I literally, after the second quarter, said season's over.
Yeah. I mean,
and I only said that because, again, the offseason was so shit. So it already started as shit even before we even played the first snap.
We never do anything. I mean, the only way this is going to change, and I have accepted that we're shit. All I want clean house. I want us to clean.
We never do, though.
Everything needs to be blown up.
We're never gonna get that.
But that's why it needs to happen.
We're gonna get.
We never do, and that's why it needs to happen. Greer needs to go. McDaniel needs to go. Fucking if
Tua needs to go. Express off
we can
to the
get
fucking
Stephen Ross to
rehab
sell the team. Tua needs to go. You're not gonna find a trade. If you do, fucking make the trade.
I'm telling you guys, we need to go with the Fort Lauderdale Manatees. Just fucking rename them.
Everything needs to be blown up.
Move them to Sunrise.
The Sunrise Manatees. There we go.
Sunrise
NFL team.
It's okay, guys, because the UFL is coming back to Orlando.
Yeah.
So we'll have a team close by that we can root for when the Dolphins fucking surefully shit on us in our hopes.
All right. It's fine. Listen. All you have to say is this team sucks. And accept it. Just wake up in the morning and go, all right, bro. This is it. And laugh. And laugh at that's how I'm coping. Laughter's the best medicine, dude.
It is. It really is.
What's crazy is like our team is good, like on paper, our team looks good.
Our team's great in Madden.
It's great on paper. Great. Just the execution is not there. And I might be crazy because I've been listening and watching a lot of Gruden lately. And fucking, because he like goes over games and shit, and he'll tell you like what exactly these teams need to do for their, next matchup and shit. And I'm sold, bro. Go and get Gruden as the coach.
Yeah.
Like,
Gruden needs to come over and help this team get back to glory.
He's an old school
head.
fucking coach.
In there,
He's an old school coach. He does it by, not by the book per se, but he does it, legit.
He doesn't do it by the book, and that's what we need right now.
Exactly. But he does it by the untold football book, like the unwritten book.
Fuck this nice shit. Fuck this A rating in our fucking locker room for being comfortable. Bro, I
wanted to be uncomfortable. The comfort comes in the money you get paid, motherfucker.
I want them to bitch because
you get to be comfortable when you're fucking home.
I want them to come
exactly
to
the way he
fucking
thinks,
sports
and that's what we
with
need.
scandals because they're getting fucking harassed by their coaches. Like, bring me Brian Flores.
Release
double
the
coke,
and then fucking and fire McDaniel and hire Gruden.
I want a coach that calls my fucking quarterback a pussy.
I mean, did we see his Did we see his last conference when they asked him if he talked to Stephen Ross and like what he said? Like his last two, like Are we seriously happy with the way that he's talking to the media as a head coach of this team?
Dude. No.
I'm not even good at public speaking. I'm horrible at public speaking. And I could put together a better press conference after a loss.
The Tylenol coach was fun at first, but the Tylenol has not gone the right way.
It's just horrible. His wife's not telling him at home. Look at the fucking camera when you talk. Like, look at the people you're talking to when you talk to them. And fucking, and don't say and like 50 times.
This is a guy that looks like he just came out.
Like what?
It looks like he came out of his dad's room after getting a belt lashing. Like,
he was really frustrated at the, just like he's as I was, and we talked about the challenge ahead to get ready for the Chargers.
This is a head coach. He's making
that was kind of the extent of it.
I already had this for 4 years.
The game
need this no more.
The game was horrible enough. But then if you stuck around to just let's see what these motherfuckers have to say for themselves. And then you have to watch that? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Nah, yeah.
No wonder somebody is paying their hard-earned money to fly a sign over 2 weeks in a row that say you're firing McDaniel. No fucking wonder.
Well, he's a good guy. I just don't think I think he probably OC behind the cameras. He'd be fucking great because that's
what I'm saying. Go back to your being. He's being the OC guru, or whatever the fuck it was.
I think he'd be great, but the whole putting him in the front, like the front face of the team thing, is
not a head coach material. He's not head coach material. He's not.
He's quirky. It's not his thing. Now he did it at first because he had the swagger and the success. But once that part's gone and he has nothing to fall back on, I get it. It's rough.
Stephen Ross, you could tell by the way Mike McDaniels did that shit. Stephen Ross was sitting there in the right before that interview, sat there in the locker room bend the fuck over. The fucking Panthers, you son of a bitch! Bryce Young looking like a fucking Cam Newton! You motherfucker! Get this shit together! Fuck!
But it's on him too.
I'm losing money!
As well. It's on him as well. He's a fucking. He's just as much as incompetent as the rest of them.
Rico Dowdle looks like fucking Emmitt Smith! Why?
He just said yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Last year. Last year he said, we're going to continue and move forward with Greer and McDaniel, but just because we're continuing with them does not mean that we're okay with the status quo that has been the Miami Dolphins as of late.
He came out there listen, he was he was mad.
You don't even seem frustrated your fucking self.
No, dude, he sounded lost.
Right now,
you seem like a fucking
shell
of a man. You seem like a shell of a fucking man.
Yeah, he did. Oh, bro, Miami ate that man's soul.
Check your fucking pulse, bro. Remember the first thing he said on a video after he got hired? He was on the plane. He said, check your pulse if you're not fired up. Check your pulse now because you might actually be fucking dying. You might actually be fucking dying. And, check your fucking pulse.
He said, check your pulse now, bro.
Check it now. Because, come on. I know we all remember that video, too, because he was on the phone with Tua. He's like, check your pulse if you're not fired up. Fuck you, bro. Because I actually had some hope. And fuck you, here we are.
We all did, buddy. We all had the hope.
4 years later, god damn it.
And the problem is we had the hope because it actually started so good.
But now everybody's got them all figured out.
Now the league's
got them all figured out.
I personally, I don't know when you guys saw the crack in the writing on the wall, but personally, when we scored 7 points in that playoff game against the Chiefs,
I didn't want to.
I was like, wow. We are frauds. In fact, we could probably go back at UFA, and I probably frauded the fuck out of the Dolphins back then.
I didn't want to admit it, but you know when I started to figure out that maybe this team just ain't the team.
Maybe this is the same.
You know when it was?
Again.
When we didn't go for the record on Denver.
Oh, that was another one. I mean, was that before or after the fucking year?
That was the year that the playoff losses happened.
That pissed me off too because I've always thought of it this way: if it was Sean would have went for it. If the shoe was on the other foot, Sean
would have ran that score to fucking 100
and ran it up. He would have ran it up so nobody would have ever touched that fucking record ever again.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off here now before I get more confused from how angry you all are getting.
If you play that fucking goat.
But you know,
he might not have done it before, but
he's got to play his trademark.
Love you all. Bye.
I swear to God.
Wow, have we even moved on from that Panthers-Dolphins game? Or we even...
Titans 22, Cardinals 21. Fantasy player of the game was Michael Carter, 18 points, 51 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 5 receptions, 22 yards.
So I didn't watch this game because obviously, you think it's a shit game. But
I'm going over to being a Titans fan.
Holy shit.
Dude, did you see the fucking review to the game, though?
Oh, yeah, no, I saw the biggest choke. Well, one of the biggest choke jobs of all time.
Oh, my God, the comedic level of this shit, dude. First off, the Cardinals should have won this game by, 2 touchdowns, but...
Oh, yeah.
That is ridiculous. Let's talk about this. Now.
They had a fucking guy basically do what was his name? Jackson, God, fuck. The guy from the Eagles, Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, he basically had fucking done that bullshit where he drops the ball before going in.
And it's 2020. How are people still doing that?
I don't understand it either. Why is it a cool thing? Why is that a cool celebratory? How cool does it make you look? Shouldn't it be
at
cool
least
to
look at your
feet
before you do it
with the ball?
Yeah, make it half. Do that when you're halfway in, so you're safe.
Exactly, or do that out the end when you reach the end of the end zone. And
I just don't understand why that's still happening. It's like a glitch. It's like there's just the fucking eternal
first time
glitch.
it ever happened. Every coach the next day should have had that up in the fucking meeting room.
And I'm sure
shown everybody the video and said, if anybody ever fucking does this shit, you're cut the next fucking day. And then that should have been the end of it. No one should have ever done it again because that is such a stupid thing. How many millions of dollars are you getting paid to fucking having dropped the ball on your way in the end zone, and then that ends up pretty much, they could have won that game. They should have won that game.
So, here we go. This right here.
Are you going to find the clip if you can?
That was not a touchdown.
Why are you doing that? Why?
That was bonehead move number 1.
Yeah, that alone did not lose them the game. Let's start there.
Then there's this.
This one is insane.
They end up scoring on this play, the Titans. Somehow.
Ridiculous. Why didn't you just... You had it?
Well, let's see. Hold on. Let me see it again. I saw it a couple times. Maybe if I see it.
I feel like he had it. To me, I feel like he had it, but I only watched it
oh my God.
You see, I feel how the fuck do you fall down with it and you just...
Oh, because he didn't get contact, right? So
nobody touched him.
Look, my God! He caught it, but he lost it.
When he gets the ball, bam.
Bro, just fall on the ball, you fucking
no one touched him when he let that ball go, dude.
No, I don't think did he let it go or just he bounced off the floor and in?
No, he let it go. He let it go on the floor.
It is fourth
No way.
quarter. It is fourth quarter. 4 minutes left, basically, of the game. You fall on that ball. You fall on that ball.
And you wait for the whistle.
I thought he bounced off the floor and lost it. Like he
No, dude, he let the ball go when he hit the ground. Like
I feel like it's because he was trying to
why
do
if you're
more
trying to
with it.
catch a ball?
because he thought the play was dead.
No
I
way.
feel like he's
But you
trying
gotta
to do
complete
more
the catch.
with it.
It's so weird.
And then I don't know if you guys seen the clip of Gannon, the head coach, like fucking getting rowdy with the player who dropped the ball. I can't pronounce his name. Into the end zone.
DeMarco?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, bro, that. So the fucking Cardinals should have won this by like 2 touchdowns, but of course, instead, Cam Newton gets his first fucking win that he totally did
Cam
not
Newton.
deserve. Or Cam Newton, Cam Ward. Wrong fuck.
Wrong
way
Cam.
wrong Cam. Woo! Sorry, Newton. Don't come for me. Yeah, Ward finally gets his first win. It's totally something he doesn't deserve. That they played like absolute dog shit. Football event, but congratulations, Titans, on that comeback. I mean, they did 16 fucking points in the fourth quarter after only having field goals. So, good job. Buccaneers, dude. Oh my god, this game. Woo! Bucks 38, Hawks 35. Baker Mayfield going into Seattle calling their fans a bunch of fucking pussies. And then
Generational talent.
going out and putting on a fucking all-time classic. Why is this guy not fucking the GOAT? Dude,
Brother's just rowdy. He's just a rowdy ass motherfucker. Like, bro, if him and Cam Scatbo were on the same team, oh my god. Oh my god, that would be a dangerous fucking team. Because I feel like both of them are just fucking. Both of them are the type of player that will headbutt you, like straight up, probably without their fucking helmet on.
The fucking Browns deserve 100 years of fucking nothing but the worst for letting this man go.
Oh yeah. That's another team that deserves everything they ever get. Yeah, crazy. I was just talking about this earlier in the week with somebody. I'm like, man, there's a couple dumps. Oh, because we were talking about poverty teams. Yeah, that's how this came up. And they deserve it. It's all deserved. Every single last one.
And all because they just kind of wanted to. I feel like they just wanted to put the blame on him.
They wanted to put the blame on him, and the dude was literally hurt that year. It's crazy.
And now look at them. Huh. So let's circle back to the trade that we spoke on. Does that make Shadur QB2?
No, QB3.
Who else they have?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, they have Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
I thought he was on the
Giants
trade.
No, excuse me. Winston's on the Giants. They have Winston was there last year. They have a white boy now, a QB2. Well, let me check that real quick. I forget his name.
That would be crazy, bro. If he's not QB2, so
no, he's not. I can guarantee you he's not.
I remember them saying he's not.
Oh no, no, never mind. He is QB2 because the actual QB2's hurt. So the white boy's Gabriel. Shador's at 2. If Watson wasn't hurt, he'd be 2.
I forgot that he's still collecting that paycheck from these dipshits. See? Oh my god, they're just so.
For me, I feel like that's a wash. They need to clean their hands of Deshaun Watson.
I mean, he's not going to come back, but
pay him and don't ever let him come back.
Yeah, like I was saying, like they offered him so much money.
Pay him and let him walk, and that's it. It's whatever.
Crazy.
Because you drafted 2 fucking quarterbacks. You wasted 2 picks. Bringing him back would be fucking retarded. Because then you just literally threw 2 picks out the fucking door.
Guys,
it's the Browns. Anything's possible now that I think about it.
And it's when you think about it, how many quarterbacks have they fucking gone through in the last fucking 10, 15 years?
About the same number as the Dolphins.
And just imagine how many of those careers that they ruined by drafting those players and just putting the blame on them year after year. And not really giving those
I couldn't possibly
chances.
relate to that, right, guys?
No.
Emeka Egbuka, who was on nobody's fantasy radars. I am very sure 5 people in the United States drafted this guy. 31 points, and he has been consistently in that range all year long. 7 receptions, 163 yards, and he did get a touchdown. That kid's fucking out of nowhere. I know. Isn't Mike Evans still hurt?
Yeah, I know think so.
Yeah.
Mike and Chris Godwin just came back. This kid's put this whole wide receiving room on his back. Like crazy plays.
Yeah.
And they have Shepard, I think, too.
Yeah, they got Sterling Shepard.
Baker's ability to give it to people, to pass it to fucking receivers is god tier.
His ability to just
they did the
win.
right thing after losing Brady, and they did the right thing. They had a good bounce back. They said, you know what, we're gonna go get ourselves a quarterback. We're gonna kind of keep the same thing going. We're gonna go get ourselves a different coach. Well, no, they had a certain coach, and he retired, and then they went with who they went with. I think he's still the same coach. No.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I saw.
Todd Bowles.
I saw some Browns fans coping in their social media comment section, saying, "Oh, Baker had to mature to get to this point. He went through
get the fuck out.
He's still the same
he went
fucking
through different
player.
other teams," and I was like, "Bro, yeah,
He hasn't matured. If anything, he stayed immature. He talks so much
still the
shit.
same
I'm glad
fucking
we're on the
guy.
same wavelength because it has nothing to do. Baker's not changed a thing about him.
Yeah, that wasn't the issue. That was
He
not the
landed-
issue. See, like
he landed in Florida.
that is them trying to cope. 100%.
It's just accepted here.
He landed.
He's a
in
Florida man is the problem. The problem is he's a
Yes.
Florida man, and he was up there and he didn't like it.
Yeah,
He
the
doesn't
problem
have to
is
like them.
the problem is the Browns and them just not.
Tampa
it's very
loves
easy.
talking shit.
It's easy to blame a player more than it is to blame the organization, and I feel like 100% in this case, not in all cases, in this case. In the case of Baker Mayfield and the Browns, I feel like they gave up on him, and they didn't give him the support as a franchise should, backing the quarterback that they drafted so high. I mean,
Carolina made when the Browns gave up Baker. Carolina made the mistake of wanting to do the whole draft a rookie in the first round and start him on week 1 shit, which
this
hasn't
is another
gone well.
stupid fucking look at the
And I bet
past
you if you
history of
ask
that.
Carolina today, they probably wish they had a Baker Mayfield. Holy shit! Fucking what? He made it!
Oh,
I
snap.
made it for a change. It's amazing. It's phenomenally incredible.
I'm gonna get to your game in a second. We'll circle back to your game so that you can talk about it. We already want to, but let me finish this.
Which one are we on right now?
We're on Bucks Hawks.
Oh my god.
So Carolina, I bet you anything would have fucking wanted to have that redo and have Baker in for a couple more years, headbutting his offensive lineman, being a crazy bastard, and Bryce Young learning behind him. But no. Then he goes to the Rams, and he wasn't supposed to stay on the Rams. The Rams have Matt Stafford. He was there for a 1-year deal. Stafford was hurt. I don't understand why we're even fucking indicting him for that. He goes to the fucking Bucks. This is the best place. This is the best place for Baker Mayfield. Baker didn't change. He's finally in the right locker room on the right team. That the culture's built around who he already is. He doesn't have to adapt to the culture. The culture's within him all along. This is the same team that had Tom Brady talking shit to people. It's just that's
And
the
winning,
culture.
like this fucking.
So here's the thing though with Baker, he had it in him he's had that in him the whole time though. because like if you look at his college record against Mahomes, I think it's right him and Mahomes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's actually I think he's got Mahomes' number in college if I'm not mistaken, right? Or am I looking at that wrong?
He does.
Yeah. Which that's another conversation when we can get to when we get to that Chiefs game because I'm sure that hasn't been talked about yet.
Dude, he was a great fucking college quarterback. Great college quarterback.
Baker's a guy that at the end of the year we might still talk to him about maybe even fucking Hall of Fame status. If he can get one fucking Super Bowl ring under his belt, changes the entire outlook of his whole career. Because this guy is a fucking dog, bro.
I think Tampa Bay's faults aren't going to fall on Baker.
Tampa Bay is a fucking. They're the funnest team in the league this year.
I mean, yes, but to me, I think that the problems in that organization have stemmed a little farther after like Brady had left. You know, like because you got to think. I mean, it's not saying that the receivers are bad, but you know, like Mike Evans has been there for ages. You know, and it's like he has his breakout game.
They got fucking this Agbuka guy that's fucking just straight up on our fantasy like top leaderboards here or week after week after week, dude. Like their receiving core is doing fine through this kid right now, and they got Chris Godwin back.
Yeah, you know, and it's just I don't know. So it's like in a way, it's like that organization almost has me head scratching. That it's like you have these kind of caliber players like. We should be seeing you being contenders a little bit more often, but
they're gonna make a run. This is gonna be the year they make a run. I think if they can stick to this plan with the way the conferences have shifted on both sides. Ooh.
Oh wait, they've had success, right? Because they won a playoff game, right, with Baker.
Yeah.
And they run into I forgot who they run into in the second round, but they ran into somebody like the Lions or the Eagles. They're not quite there yet, but they're hanging around.
Baker's proven he can be that quarterback make that play for you in the end of the game.
Before we just shit on Seattle, though, they played a great game too.
Seattle's also back to figuring themselves out.
That team's got it going on. Sam Darnold was not a fluke. Granted, he did have that pick at the end of the game that costed the game, but Darnold's been pretty fucking consistent all year. That team is straight up dogging out wins. Seattle might be a contender too. Like what I love about football this year,
and that's crazy to me considering that two of their top receivers are gone.
Yep, we don't know shit. What I love about football this year is we don't know shit. Who we thought who we thought were good aren't good. Who we thought sucked don't suck.
Week 5 has proven that. Week 5 has been a fucking roller coaster.
Before we get to the next game, let's let you speak on behalf of the Patriots.
Oh man,
sunning the Bills in Buffalo.
Oh man, I am so happy. You know, like, look, I mean, the last 2 years, I am just happy with the Patriots. As long as we are above the Jets, I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. We're all right. But man, let me tell you how Buffalo tried to fucking white us out on Sunday night. And they forgot that snow melts in May. They just, they just fucking forgot that it doesn't matter if you try to blizzard us. The snow melts in May, and fucking Drake May and those Patriots, man. Like, everything went right for them, man. Everything went fucking right for them. I was never really an advocate for Diggs to be on the team because I just feel like his ego gets in the way. But he balled, man. Like he balled. He said he was going to do that against the Bills. Play. Yeah, he said he was going to do that against the Bills, and it checked out. Like, he did it, you know? Now, my problem, though, is that are you going to continue to do this every week? Because we don't need you to do this against just the Bills. We need you to do this on everybody.
I mean, that's always been a thing with Diggs, dude. If he checks out, he checks out hard.
But it does look like Diggs joining that team has kind of kicked the rest of our receivers in the ass and got them moving.
And you got Vrabel. Don't forget about Vrabel. The difference.
No, yeah, Vrabel too. I mean, but there's an ex-receiver of ours as well.
You had a filler coach last year. You had a filler. That was a filler episode for the Patriots.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also one of our ex-receivers. You know, so it's like he knows the organization, so it worked. You know, I mean, it was better.
He was a head coach too somewhere else, and I mean, he didn't do a horrible job.
Well, He didn't do a horrible job, but I
wasn't
think that also goes to a credit after
Hold
everything
up.
going on this year, how horrible the Tennessee organization actually
Yeah, I
is.
was like, Vrabel's a fucking motherfucking badass. The fact they let him go proves again that all these poverty franchises deserve to be poverty franchises.
Yes.
He took Tannehill to the AFC Championship game, scraps from the Dolphins that they had already ruined, and took him to and honestly, that was a gut punch of Dolphins fan because that was just like, you see, this is why we're trash. But they won up themselves because they had all that success, and then he has like one off year, basically, one maybe two, undeserved. And then they say goodbye. We don't need you no more.
Perfectly good coach, like a great coach.
I love that fucking picture.
And okay, so Diggs brought this up, and he said, I've been wanting to bring this picture up because they mistook this situation. I was actually looking at him and thinking, wow, that was my brother at one point, and now I'm like,
yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no.
That looks like the side eye of death.
Yeah,
he was like, I swear, it
straight
looked
up,
like a side eye, but it wasn't.
Previous comments call bullshit on that. Because when he joined the Patriots and they asked him about this game, he even straight said, it's fucking personal and I'm going after him.
Yeah, but this was when he was with Houston. They photoshopped the Patriots jersey on it.
That makes sense. That's true. Yeah, no, I see Allen's in a different jersey.
And that's why I don't believe Diggs, because Diggs did this to Josh Allen before, and it was personal.
But, on a side note with that game, I mean, May is a fucking beast, man. I mean, that dude was halfway sacked to the ground still dropping bombs. So, that's, for a young quarterback, he's a monster, and I'm really happy to see what he's going to have to do for this organization. Sorry to Miami because you guys got to play him, but,
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll give him credit too, though, because he did break that New England curse in Miami. So
we'll take the contributions to our draft pick so we can fucking ruin another kid quarterback.
Yeah, okay? But I give it to May. I mean, 2 weeks ago he broke the New England curse in Miami. He fucking, and finally got us the win down in Miami. Turns around, gets us a win in Buffalo. On the road too in divisional matches. I mean, that's got to be rough on a young quarterback too. Here you are, divisional match on the road. You turn around, and you still get the win. Granted, the whole team did it, but the one thing I will say with New England that we got to work on is we got to stop making so many fucking mistakes. We made a lot of stupid fucking
time.
mistakes.
Your fucking quarterback's a rookie. You're running.
It wasn't even him though. It was our veteran fucking lineman roughing the passer, or like an unnecessary roughness call. The guy was already down and he came barreling in on him. No, it wasn't fucking necessary. Like, there was like 10 fucking penalties that could have been avoided because it's like, hey, we didn't need to do that, and it's happening every game. It's stupid penalties. It's not something like a holding. It's just it's late hits. It's fucking there's a lot, and some of those things can cost us games. So we got to be a little more mindful on that. Now, I don't see New England being Super Bowl contenders this year, but we have definitely put ourselves back in the
playoffs. You guys are in the playoffs this year.
I see a first round playoff, and then out. I think we need a little more on defense to bring it up.
You might win one. Your team's pretty decent, bro. 49ers 26, Rams 23. This went to overtime.
I don't want to talk about this game.
Kyron Williams, 31 points, 65 yards, rushing, 10 receptions, 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sean McVay. This thing was decided on Sean McVay going forward instead of kicking that field goal.
I need to send you my parlay ticket from this game.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
I hit every single player prop. The total points and the Rams win is what cost me the ticket. All the player props green. I'm going to see if I can send this to you without
I can't say that I blame Sean McVay for fucking running that ball, bro.
I don't blame him either, but
at the same time, damn, how can't you get a yard?
See, the Rams, there's an organization that they're another one that they keep falling short when they shouldn't.
They won not so long ago, so we can't be too hard on them. They just went.
No, we can't. But this is kind of what happens with them, you know.
They
Like
went all in 1 year, and now they're paying a little bit of the repercussions. It's all right. I think it's a good. They traded their soul for a couple of years. That's fine.
Yeah, but it's not for Stafford.
Listen, I do want to make mention because I think it shouldn't be overlooked. The Niners, okay? That's a very well coached team. That the way that they have been able to overcome literally every fucking injury. They've got Mac Jones out there looking like he's an actual football player.
You know, I'm glad you're bringing that up because I remember last year or the year before, Brendan had made that comment that you could put Mac Jones over there and he would succeed. And now his comment is holding weight.
Yep.
And he was bringing that up about the Shanahan system. It doesn't matter the quarterback you put in there. It's a Shanahan system. No matter what quarterback you put in, it's going to fucking move.
Doesn't even matter the receivers you have in there.
Doesn't matter it's the way he draws up plays, the way he I don't know what it is, dude. That team is just ready to play. We had the Niners dead when Brock Purdy got turf toe. We had them dead when they lost 3 receivers before getting into week 2. You know, like, but here they are, 4-1, winning with Mac fucking Jones.
You know why?
And a baggage claim of receivers led by Ricky Pearsall.
You know why, though? Because that's a team with a backup plan.
C-Mac is
ready
running
for
the
the
ball
situation.
really well.
They have a backup plan.
And you're right, because they have a backup to the backup plan. Brian Robinson's just sitting there existing, waiting.
Injuries, which every coach should think that way. So the next man up needs to be prepared. No matter what.
We have watched it too many times, and I'm sorry to do this to you, Monkey, but Miami's one of those teams where a team loses a fundamental part of their offense or anything, and then all of a sudden the team falls apart.
Exactly.
Like the whole plan just goes to crap.
You mean our one and only plan that Tyreek's down there somewhere no longer fucking works and we don't have a backup? Crazy.
Right.
I mean, we can't have Waddle.
And that's crazy to me because you guys have Waddle.
Look, I don't want to harp on it too much, but Tua and Waddle looked good last week or this week.
No, they did.
Against the Panthers.
It's to speak to what you're saying.
Against the Panthers.
They don't have a preparation. No, they looked good the week before too. They don't have a preparation for when shit goes bad. They don't have a preparation for when
McDaniel has
Tua
dumbed
dies.
it down for them so much that like they're just fucking. It doesn't work the way that they're doing it.
They don't have a fucking plan for when Tua's out for 8 weeks with a concussion. Tyler Huntley wasn't that.
Like
answer.
you think I'm supposed to believe they didn't see the writing on the wall when Tua went out like 2 seasons ago? They didn't see the writing on the wall that the backup quarterback couldn't play the same.
They really
the same
don't.
type of game
They
Tua.
don't.
You think I'm supposed to believe that?
They also didn't have a plan for when we lost half of our linebacker core. Then they didn't have a plan for when we also lost half of the defensive line.
But that's them being incompetent as well. Like
they never have a plan for an offensive line. We've been bitching about this offensive line for a decade and a half. Yeah, maybe 2 decades. I'd give that. I can't remember the last time we've had an offensive line, to be honest with you. Maybe it was when Ricky Williams was running.
I just don't get it, bro. This is America. How can
when
you
you guys had Ricky Williams, you didn't even need an offensive line.
How can you not find a dozen muscular fucking fat dudes that'll fucking block for you, bro?
I'm saying,
in all of America?
Bro, how hard can it be? Go look at the list, man, and get pissed off. Go look at the list of people that he's drafted.
Maybe they do, and the problem is the South Florida Heat just makes them shed too much.
Now they've lost Tyreek Hill, which they had bet their whole future on, and that's done. He's not coming back. So I mean, it's contrast and difference. Kyle Shanahan's protege.
I don't care what
Not
anybody
great.
says. I don't care
Kyle
what anybody says.
Shanahan, though.
Tyreek Hill was the happiest motherfucker to ever break a leg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, to go back, because this is relevant from last week, and never got to talk about it. Tyreek Hill dying, I have never seen... Everybody caught that. Charles was with me. Everybody caught that on
yeah, in
their
our
phone.
section. It was the funniest shit
On their
ever.
phones
Everyone.
later. But on their phones later, I was watching the screen when he went down, and I kept watching the screen until he got carted away. And I was watching him on the screen going, yeah, like, and just clapping and all smiles. And I turned around to Charles and I'm like, this motherfucker's never coming back. We just saw him literally play his last down in Miami. Like, that's 100%. It. Like, you have a fucking knee that's like on the other side of your leg. Your ankle and your foot is facing literally towards your ass, and he couldn't be more elated to not catch another 30-yard pass from Tua and have to fucking drag that another 70 yards. Like, he's never been so happy to not have to fucking come back 10 yards because he ran too far to catch a pass. Like, man. And you know what sucks for him, though? It's kind of like karmic, depending on your opinion of Tyreek Hill's personal. What sucks for him is he will never be that Tyreek Hill again. That speed, gone forever. He's never going to be outrunning a quarterback's pass. He might as well be playing for Tua, because he's never going to be able to get downfield like that again.
And you could already tell he was aging a little bit, bro. It was like the Xavier Howard drop-off. It was starting.
Yeah. So, going back to, like, my main point, when it comes to Shanahan himself, though, this is the importance with depth. I think they said it on Primetime earlier. It reminded me of that quote that they said on back then, the old adage. Everybody thinks their depth is good until they have to use it. Shanahan's got great depth for a bunch of people that, like, we consider baggage claim guys. Like, Niners at 4-1, no one had that. Mac Jones out here fucking slinging it.
Well, like, staying alive.
342 yards, 2 touchdowns.
On like a gimpy leg.
On a bum leg half the game. Unfucking believable depth, dude. Like, crazy work. Crazy work. That's why you can't count the Niners out in the NFC. Ever. For some fucking reason, they don't know how to do much else in that fucking state, but they can play football. Don't know why. Don't know why that came out, but they can still play football over there.
Fucking triggered by California existing.
You guys got anything on this game before I move to the next one?
Nah.
All right. Chiefs 28. Jacksonville Jags 31. Oh my God.
Before we really get into this game, I have to say how great it has been this year to watch the mighty fall. It has been so great watching the mighty fall this year, especially who they're falling to.
They've been down. The thing is, they somehow fucking fell face first to a Super Bowl fucking appearance, and then they got exposed. Like,
because all last year, all their wins were by the skin of their ass.
Wins the entire year. The entire year they went just, and now it's not happening this year. They just got the flip of the fucking coin last year, and this year it's not going their way.
Yeah, no, they're not getting any calls in their favor now.
Exposed.
And I'm sorry, the way they lost last night, that go-ahead touchdown by Jacksonville, like, KC, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Trevor Lawrence ate shit, got back up, and ran into the end zone.
Well, guys,
one of their players is a straight
I'm glad you brought that up, because I want you to know that the Jaguars scored on that play. So
Yes.
Let's see how. Ah! Fuck! Shit! Run! Ah!
That was probably everything going through Trevor Lawrence's head.
I've never seen a man run a game-winning touchdown like he has literal shit in his pants. Like fire ants in his pants. Like fuck! God! Shit!
That guy just secured his job in Jacksonville for the next 2 years.
You know there had to be a Chiefs fan who broke their TV for sure. Like, they're just like,
no, what the fuck?
stop him! Why?
All I have, like, I'm just waiting for the HydroCam guy to make the freaking video on it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that
He was already on the fucking ground.
You gotta get him!
that shit was beautiful.
Did half the
dude.
job
Like, it was
for you.
great
He
that
was
Trevor
already
Lawrence
on
did
the
half the work
fucking
for them
ground.
and they still didn't complete it. And I mean, we can't let that take away from another great moment that happened in that game, though, was that nice, beautiful fucking pick six that Patrick Mahomes threw.
Dude, the slowest pick six I've ever seen. Oh my god, dude. I've never seen a guy's speed rating go down in real time taking a pick six back, bro.
It's like we were supposed to savor it, you know?
The only problem is you would think that, but you can tell the guy's running at a full sprint. He looks like he's in slow motion.
I almost lost this one. I almost didn't make it.
Man, because like last night, I'm like watching that game in the beginning, and I'm like, KC's up by 2 possessions. Oh man, Jacksonville's done. You know, like usual Jacksonville here. I put my kid to bed, and next you know, the audio comes back on the headphone, and I'm hearing like pick six. Jacksonville's catching up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on over here?
Dude.
Fucking turn around, and then like I go back, see the game's over, open it up, see that fucking last play, and I go, holy shit! Jacksonville just beat the Chiefs. Week 5 was not over.
Dude, this was the I cannot tell you how fucking slow. Look at this man. God damn it! Fuck! Shit! Damn it!
Juice for sure.
It's the slowest pick six.
He's telling all his buddies. He slowed down on purpose. But you can clearly see that shit. He's running out of juice.
The karmic relief. This is cathartic.
The worst part about it is in that first half was that Jacksonville had 2 delay of games they avoided and burned timeouts because of their own mistakes. And like they just kept making mistakes.
The Jags couldn't jag this one up, and they tried. Like, they won in absolute Jaguar fashion.
That coupled with the Chiefs' horrible luck this season.
That's what I'm saying. See, y'all, not y'all. This podcast is smart, all right, but the NFL world outside of this podcast thought that the Chiefs somehow, like, their collapse started this year, or maybe even some are granted to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs started fucking collapsing week 1 last year. When I say a likely toe was out of bounds when it wasn't. Like, this had been going. They had been a fluke all year long. Frauded their whole way into the Super Bowl, got fucking exposed by the fucking Eagles, and it's been a fucking downhill since. It's been downhill since that toe, dude. Since the toe, and you're paying for that toe.
You know what happened? All those years of wins that they had got to their fucking heads. They got to Mahomes, and last year started to show that because when he lost the game, he turned into a crying little baby.
Taylor Swift ruined the Chiefs. I'm fucking saying it.
I'm glad she did.
Well, I heard she made her new album for Mahomes. You know, Life of a Showgirl.
Travis Kelce has a song about his dick, but can't get his fucking dick in the end zone. I'm fucking over this. All right.
No, he had a touchdown yesterday.
Yeah, for the first time in this season, I think.
Yeah. I think that's just a lack of fucking Mahomes targeting him. Like it's looking like right now.
It's a lack of him getting the fuck open.
Yeah, that's true too. Because I've seen a lot more going to like Tyquan Thornton right now, and then who's the other guy he's hitting? I don't even see a lot of Pacheco. They're going more Kareem Hunt now.
I wanted to fucking yell at Pacheco, and we'll get to it later when we get to the fantasy losers list. But I almost kind of don't want to blame him because the Chiefs have been playing from fucking behind most of the season. So
yeah, that's a forced throw the ball in the air situation.
Kind of takes him out of the game a bit.
Yeah, you're gonna kind of throw more than run it when you're behind.
I don't know how you fix this because the Chiefs are supposed to have a good team.
I don't know. Their receiving squad has always been like subpar to me.
Well, do you know who they are? Because some of them are suspended and some of them are hurt. So
that's true. I know Rashee Rice was hurt. I know Xavier Worthy just had a small injury and came back out. But I mean, even then, it's just like
suspended.
Oh, he's suspended.
Yeah, he's not even hurt.
Geez. But it's just I don't know. I never really felt like they had like a fucking like top receiving squad.
Not since Tyreek Hill left, they've had baggage claim receivers.
Yeah, I feel like it's been like that for a few years though. Like I never really felt like they've ever had like an actual star receiver since Tyreek. Like Travis Kelce was the biggest name there for a while, and it was Mahomes and Kelce trying to reignite the Brady and Gronk era in their own way. And we're the next Brady and Gronk, but if y'all were Brady and Gronk, you wouldn't be struggling right now.
Charles.
Wow. The misery loves company, I mean, I'm not miserable, but I know I'm fans of some shitty teams out there that are loving this. I'm loving this because, well, those of us that kind of knew where the Chiefs were, finally seeing it materialize, it's a satisfying feeling. Because, when you have a shit team like the Dolphins, and they're not getting away with it, the ball's not bouncing in your favor, it sucks because you're like, that team's not that much better than us. They also suck. But they can hide it better. And now it's all coming out. So. Good for Jacksonville again. It's like one of those situations. Like Jacksonville's probably not doing anything, but good for them.
What happened was Philly got in their fucking heads.
No, I mean, but Philly was just a fucking solid team. Like they were
the biggest game of the year. Showed us who the Chiefs really were.
Yeah, 100%.
And they couldn't come back out and prove that statement wrong.
And I blame the Bills for that too, because like the Bills had no reason to lose to the Chiefs.
And this is where I'm going to go back to my point that they wanted to call themselves a dynasty, but if you were a dynasty, you wouldn't be doing this right now.
No, but they're still a dynasty because they've won a bunch of chips.
A true dynasty will keep going. They won't die like the way they are. They're dying in true fashion right now.
Like, I'll disagree because like you have like the Warriors dynasty.
All I'll say,
they lost to a quarterback that hit the ground and ran in.
Is I'm glad they're going downhill. And
okay, they lost to a quarterback who picks his nose on the sideline.
Downhill.
Hey, he picked a winner. Hey, we're not hating.
Like,
go ahead. Brandon, did you want to add anything to this before I move on to lightning round?
Just that I'm happy that the Chiefs are going downhill.
Yeah. Great. All right, lightning round. Stop me if we want to talk about the game. If not, I'm just going to pass it. Minnesota 21, Cleveland 17. Vegas 6, Indy 40.
The only thing I have to say about that one...
Somebody talks about Indy, but god damn.
That's where we're supposed to be, and they're supposed to be where we are. What the fuck happened?
Fucking Daniel Jones, man.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
He's playing like he's getting that fucking contract from New York still.
He's playing like, bitch, you are never giving this ball to anybody else.
But
Fuck
again, this
that
is what
Anthony
happens with
Richardson
bad.
kid.
I mean, I bet if Tua leaves the Dolphins, he'll find a nice little comfortable situation for himself. It may not be great, but he's gonna find a little spark.
It's fucking incredible what he's doing for the Colts organization. Honestly, it's incredible what he's doing, saving his own career in that sense. I mean, if you would have told me last year that Daniel Jones was going to come out and start with the Colts 4-1, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you.
Then the Colts would have you say, "Let's believe."
I had no faith for Daniel Jones, and then this turns around, and I'm like eating my fucking words here, you know. Which I mean, great. I mean, great for the fucking guy. I mean, finally you're doing what you need to do. It's fucking awesome.
Imagine being a Giants fan.
More or less the same as a Jets fan, honestly.
You're sitting there.
Well, I mean, it's looking better for
You're
them
fucking.
now,
It takes 5 fucking weeks to figure out Jackson Dart is your quarterback. Meanwhile, the quarterback who was supposed to be your quarterback is actually a quarterback, but not for you. Just you couldn't have him as a quarterback, but he is a quarterback. He's actually a quarterback. He's winning. He just couldn't win for you. Oh, and that running back that you fucked over so that you could have that quarterback, he went and won a ring, and is dancing on your grave.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. That dude they got now, Scatterbo, the
funniest thing is when he took off, I told Monkey
the most hilarious running back, bro.
He's gonna be in someone else's team in a couple of years.
It's okay. He'll get the Saquon treatment.
Yep.
He's a steal of the draft for them.
Honestly, it's just not. It's nice to see the reincarnation of Mike Allstott be back. I was waiting for that. Speaking of, Giants 14, New Orleans 26.
Oof.
Spencer Rattler.
Giants allowing Spencer Rattler to fucking look like a quarterback is crazy.
Spencer Rattler is not good. Not a fool.
No, but neither are the Giants, so it worked out for him.
Dallas 37, Jets 22.
Thank you for the garbage points, Justin Fields. Thank you, bro. It was looking rough.
One of the only times I'm ever going to be in Dallas's favor, just because fuck the Jets.
And there was a video of Jerry Jones flicking off somebody from his box, and he got fined for it. I'm not sure how much it said, but
they probably didn't give him a tug. It's Jerry Jones we're talking about here.
True.
I mean, he compares dick sizes with his quarterback. I mean, what do you want?
This next game honestly should have been. So we are going to stop on it. It should have been in the highlight games, but we had so many highlight games. Broncos 21, Philadelphia 17.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I saw a little bit of that on the side screen there.
I feel for Philadelphia on this one, but the Denver's defense is really fucking showing out, man.
So I don't. Here's why. 3-7-7. So they had a 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter. The Eagles. It was 17-3 going into the fourth quarter. They let fucking Bo Nix and the Broncos offense go 18 unanswered. Meanwhile, Saquon Barkley has 30 fucking yards of offense, of rushing offense. He does matter a little bit in the passing game. He's got 58 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Smith is actually on the board with 114 yards. A.J. Brown still somehow can't get 50. So the Eagles, it's kind of interesting. We have more questions than answers for a team that's 4-1, and the reason we have those questions is that I feel like we're suffering a lesson of if it's not broke, don't fix it type deal. So
I think it's that, and it's also they're trying to avoid injury. I think they're more worried about that.
maybe, but I don't think so. I think it has to do more along the lines of this.
Well, I know last year, like a lot of the things, like there was records that Saquon could have broke, and they didn't let him do it because they were just like, we're gonna play smart. We don't want to risk the injury
but they
for
gave
it.
him the option.
Yeah, they gave him the option, and then and that's where I grew respect for Saquon too, because he was like, no, let the other guys get out there and get some time. Let them get some time in LA. Like this, I'm not the only one here.
I think what it is, truthfully, I know as a fantasy manager and especially as an owner of AJ Brown, we have been bitching about the past game all fucking season with the Philadelphia Eagles. However, if it's broke, don't fix it. Saquon Barkley is your fucking offense, then run the offense through Saquon Barkley. There's no fucking reason Saquon Barkley has got fucking 30 yards on six carries. I want you to understand that they had a fucking 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Somehow, Saquon Barkley has 6 fucking carries. This is inexcusable. This doesn't even make sense. And I think it's truly because, yeah, I'm a fantasy manager and I'm bitching. But you know who else is bitching? A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And in particular, A.J. Brown, who's not getting any love, but they're getting wins because Saquon Barkley is the focal point of the offense. We stopped giving the ball to Saquon Barkley. Yeah, the receiving numbers look great, but we let fucking Denver come back in the game. Why did we choose to change the formula against the best secondary in football? That's what I want to know. Why did we pick this game to do this? Why didn't we pick a game like, I don't know, fucking 2 games ago? Or last game, where the secondaries were much weaker? Why did we pick when we're going up against Patrick fucking Surtain to go and do all this? It doesn't make any sense to me. But we let the fucking Broncos back into the game instead of salting the fucking clock away with Saquon. Letting him have 6 carries when you're leading the whole game makes no fucking sense to me. And that's part of the reason why Broncos are back in the game at the end of the game with fucking 18 unanswered. Because they got the time to do it. Why are you throwing the ball? It's classic case of it. If it's broke, don't fix it. If Saquon Barkley's winning you games, run the fucking ball through Saquon Barkley. Tell AJ Brown to shut the fuck up or I'll trade you to the Dolphins. You want to know fucking pain? You want to keep fucking bitching? I'll make Tua throw your fucking footballs for the rest of the goddamn entirety of your career. Okay? You want to keep fucking bitching at me? We'll send you on a one-way ticket right to fucking Miami for a 3rd-round pick. We'll fleece those motherfuckers. You want to fucking bitch about not having fucking balls? Okay. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, count your fucking rings, and Saquon Barkley is winning our games. I don't understand why this is so hard. Sorry. Go ahead. You got anybody want to jump in here? Y'all can.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, I get where you're coming from. Like to go to the end of the game with that kind of a lead and then have that many unanswered points, it's unexcusable. Usually, at the end of the day, something went wrong. I don't know if this is necessarily a Sirianni play call. I don't know if this was just maybe even Jalen trying to do his own thing on the field. Maybe they saw Denver was making that comeback and decided that, maybe we need to increase our lead more. Forget trying to run the time. We need to put another score up. I don't know what it was. You're right. There's more questions than answers on this situation.
Hurts
100%.
had 3 whole yards rushing. This is a team that rushes through their quarter. They're basically the Ravens. Why are we trying to pretend
somebody in that organization had asked for a different play call that day, and I don't know, in week 5 we had watched that now we have no undefeated teams in the league. Everybody's got a loss. We have teams that are ultimately defeated with no wins, but we don't have anything undefeated anymore. Philly, I think, was the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
The Bills later in the day, I think.
Oh yeah, the Bills too. Yeah, you're right. God, I love that.
These guys, listen. Listen, before this, these guys played the Bucks. All the fucking Bucks games have been fucking barn burners where Baker Mayfield's been outgunning fucking quarterbacks. It hasn't been from the secondary that they've been getting the help over there. They played against the Rams. The Rams are known for not having fucking good passing game numbers. They played against the Chiefs. The Chiefs are also not great in the secondary. They played against the fucking Cowboys. The Cowboys are all any other game except for fucking Denver to decide, oh, I'll change the whole fucking thing to a passing offense. They picked the best secondary to do that against. Why?
Well, also Saquon hasn't been exactly. I mean, I haven't seen Eagles games, but based on his numbers in fantasy, like they haven't been like running the house with like JT. You know, like JT's been like the fucking
because
workhorse.
It's been a combination of him and Jalen.
So yeah, I'm saying like they definitely
that was something
not using them as they were last. Or they don't want to overwork him or something. I don't know, but like yeah, just Saquon's your main guy there. You run the hell out of him. So like, got you in the dance.
In Tampa, Saquon, had 43, granted on 19 carries this time, but he also had Jalen Hurts helping with 62 yards.
You know what makes sense to me though about this, and now that we're talking about it, it's kind of hitting me. If you think back to that Super Bowl, it wasn't Saquon that won that game. It was the rest of the Eagles' offense with Jalen Hurts leading. You know, and I think Philly saw something in that game. You know, here you are, the biggest game of the year. Everybody in America's fucking watching you. The whole fucking world is watching you. You know, and everybody's expecting your star running back to be the core reason that you're going to win this game. And we were all wrong because he really didn't do much in that Super Bowl. You know, Saquon was pretty quiet.
I'm wrong. Forgive me, because they did try this with the Rams, and they almost lost that game too. The Rams, they did also go into a passing style, because look at these numbers. Saquon Barkley, again, 18 carries, but 46 yards. Hurts only had 40. A.J. Brown, this is the only fucking game where A.J. Brown's mattered in fantasy. He's got a touchdown with 109 yards. If you look at the box score, though, they almost like give the game away. They have to.
The Rams had that game.
So that's why I'm saying
they have to fight back in that game. So they have to have a passing offense.
Maybe again, it's just this organization saw that game with the Super Bowl. They saw that Jalen Hurts had this potential. The receivers have this potential, you know, and that maybe we need to work on more to where we don't rely on just our running back and we can rely on our receivers. And seeing how good the secondary was in Denver, maybe they saw that this is our opportunity to see if we can make it work. Which honestly, like at the end of a game, you're already ahead. Like once another touchdown got on the board on the Denver side, you should have changed the game plan and went, no, we got to go back to what we know works and move it. You know, they're catching up now. This is too close. We need to get it back ahead, burn the clock. Fucking don't give them the chance. That's the way I would have done that. But you know, I mean, granted, good secondaries, there's your chance, you know, like there's your chance to prove what your team's really worth, so I can in a way understand it. But again, it's still like bad play calling on that one, you know, like they should have won that game. They should still be undefeated right now.
Houston 44, Baltimore 10.
Fucking Baltimore, man.
Ravens are fucking cooked.
They're done.
Yeah,
and this is another one we started watching this happen last year. This started last year, and it's going down. And like my old man tried to tell me this week, he's like, "Oh, you take Lamar out and they go down." I'm like, "Dude, they've been struggling since fucking last year. Fucking games. There's so many games they should have won, and they fucking falter at the last minute and done." And you know, we always say that it shouldn't come down to one play for a team to lose, but for them, it's always that last play, man. It always kicks them in the ass.
Detroit 37, Cincinnati 24, and then Washington 27, Chargers 10. Which
hell of a game from Cincinnati, by the way. I just want to kind of throw that out.
Go for it.
Unexpected fun in that game.
It's nice to see Jamar Chase back in fantasy numbers, and we'll have Flacco there, so you know hopefully that continues.
Well, isn't Flacco in Cleveland?
No, Flacco is going to
doesn't
Cincinnati.
know.
When the
You
hell?
don't
What?
know. That's a trade that
The
happened.
trade
today.
happened today.
Wow.
Flacco's going to Cincy.
Shadur Sanders is officially QB2.
Fantasy leaders. Check out this pack for quarterbacks. CJ Stroud up 29 points. Sam Darnold 29
About
points.
time.
Dak Prescott 28 points. Pat Mahomes 28 points. Trevor Lawrence 27.
Patrick Mahomes put up 28 points. That's a
Mahomes has
rarity.
been putting good numbers all season. Crazy enough.
And I remember for the last few seasons, like he's been
He's
off
been
my
asked.
fucking
Yeah,
list.
he's been asked. This is actually.
And it still made me laugh watching him go in like the third round.
And he would have had more points, but he threw a pick. Rico Dowdle 32 points for running backs. Jonathan Taylor 32. Kyron Williams. Holy fuck, dude! I thought he was dead. 31 points. Christian McCaffrey 28 points. Jacoby Crosky Merritt. In case you're wondering, that's Washington's running back. 27 points out of nowhere. Wide receivers, Emeka Egbuka stays on this leaderboard. 31 points. Jamar Chase is fucking making his first appearance on this leaderboard at 29. Jackson Smith and Jigba 27. Stephon Diggs 25. And Puka Nacua 25. He's also consistently on this leaderboard. Thank God for Puka. AJ Barner stole all the fucking tight end numbers away from Arroyo, so 24 points for him. He's tight end 2 in Seattle. Jake Ferguson, Dallas, 24 points. Theo Johnson. This is going to be a name that we should probably get used to. Jackson Dart likes this guy. He's completely relevant out of nowhere. 21 points for him. Sam Laporte is finally on this board, 20 points. Another name you might see a little more often, Darren Waller at 19 points. Defenses. Defenses are having crazy numbers this year. New Orleans had 21, Colts had 17, Redskins 14, Lions 12, Texans 11. Fucking insane numbers. These are like game changing. Like fucking defenses are winning people's leagues. Quarterbacks. Quarterbacks did great. I only have three quarterbacks for losers. Cooper Rush had 4 points. Geno had 8. Cam Ward had 9. I don't have a 4th and a 5th. Running backs also didn't do too bad. But we had James Cook with 5. Trayvon Henderson with 5. That's because this was the Ramondre Stevenson game. Isaiah Pacheco 9. Derrick Henry 9. Jerry Jeudy 4 points. Marvin Mims 4 points. So don't know how the fucking Broncos won their game with no receivers, but okay. Jacoby Myers 7 points. Wan'Dale Robinson 8 points. AJ Brown 9 points. Staying on this fantasy board. For tight ends, like I said, because tight end 2 had all the numbers, Elijah Arroyo only had 2. Mike Gesicki had 4. Mark Andrews had 4. Hunter Henry had 7. Trey McBride had 9. Raiders had -4. Jets -3. Seahawks -3. Ravens -2. And Bucks 0. Which I guess people are praying for zeros a lot. There's a lot of negatives going on for defenses too. The defenses are lopsided in fantasy this year. If you're not picking the right, this is the year where defenses are fucking mattering. Streaming defenses, bro, you need to be fucking on point. Because they are winning and losing fucking matchups. With that, we go to fraud alert. This is my favorite segment. I finally get to do this.
I gotta bounce. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Steve.
Is there?
Do you want to start it, Charles?
No. You seem very excited. I want to give you the honors of.
Oh, okay. All right. So, finally, we get to see a real fraud. There's a few out there, but there's one in particular that's special to my heart. And it's a particular ire that I have with this team. Now, I, as a Dolphins fan, I know a thing or two about teams looking better than what they are. And I did, that the Bills this year were this kind of a team. And I was mocked. I was mocked on this podcast and in my chat when I said that the Bills were a glass case. Even then, I got mocked when the games were there with these teams were too close. I got mocked for that. I got mocked when I said that the receiving core wasn't great. Got mocked for that. But now look who's fucking laughing. The first team this Bills team has faced that has more than one win in the win column, and they can't hang with the fucking Patriots, dude. You gotta get the fuck out of here with this. Bills undefeated streak snapped by the fucking New England Patriots. But let me explain to you what kind of a win streak this was, in case anybody was wondering on how the fuck we got here. They had a 1-point win against a now 1-4 Ravens. They had a 20-point win against the high school 0-5 New York Jets. They had a 10-point win against the CTE-led Miami Dolphins, who were winless when they faced them, but they're now 1-4. And that one is against the high school football Jets. They had a 20-point win against a then winless, now 1-4 Saints team. And that was unnervingly close, by the way, for 3/4 of the game. And now they see the Patriots, and they get fucking mollywopped. All of their wins in total, all of the teams that they faced, they had one win among them. This is the Buffalo fucking Bills, okay? And it's going to stay the Buffalo Bills. When they finally get to see real teams, this is what we're going to see. Because not only is the receiving core trash, but the fucking secondary is also particularly fucking trash.
He's been saying this for 2 seasons.
And you know what? Here we are. Here we are. The chickens have finally come home to roost. They're frauds. Be prepared for the Patriots to take this division.
Oh my god.
Be prepared. All right. Go for it, Charles. You can go.
All right. I don't think the Bills weren't on my radar, so that was a pretty good one. I want to give out a good fraudulent shout out to the Baltimore Ravens.
Good fraud. Good fraud right
Because
there.
aside from historically having choking as what you fuckers do, the moment you don't have Lamar, you bring out Cooper Rush and look like a dysfunctional fucking high school / New York Jets level operation. And holy shit, y'all just made the fucking Texans look like world beaters. So, I mean, it's fine if you lose the game. I think, given the circumstances, whatever. But to look like what they did, holy shit. Absolute dog shit. Fraudulent behavior. Everything's already been seen. Y'all, what's going on with Derrick Henry? He's fumbling every week and his points are not great. And last year in the playoffs, you have this world-beating team and you fucking lose as expected, really. This week really kind of exposed the Ravens. They're dead. They're dead now because of that. I don't think you come back from the situation that they're in now. Especially because Aaron Rodgers is on his last fucking, get goodbye tour. So y'all lost the division. Maybe you could try to make a push for the wild card. It's gonna be uphill battle. The Ravens are kind of cooked. I think they're frauds.
Brandon, you got a fraud?
I would put Even though they've been winning, I would put the Colts on fraud alert because I think it's not going to last. And Daniel Jones is not him. He's not Indiana Jones.
It's a good one.
That's
There'll be a big boulder that runs him over. Something like that.
Fraud yet to be exposed.
All right.
It'll come out, and I'll be the one that get the last laugh.
Start, sit, sleep.
I got my start. Let me hop right in this.
Go in there.
Fresh off the bat, all right?
Yeah.
So
I already know where you're going. Go ahead.
any running back, whoever is on the Chargers, pick him up. I don't trade for him. Whatever situation, bro. If they're playing the Dolphins, you're gonna get 30 points. Like automatic, guarantee. I don't even know who it is. In fact, let's take some time here.
Amarian Hampton is fucking broken, so it's not him.
Pick one. Maybe they get 20 each. Whatever. Whatever fucking floats your boat. Start the shit out of them. Who did I have on my fucking...
Wait.
They got Najee Harris there.
Wait. Should we all just do really quick starts and then sits?
Yeah, we can do that.
You want to have a starter? Let's go. Let's hit me with a starter.
All right, starter. Let's go. Hunter Henry. He's been fucking doing great for the most part. This past week, no, but the 2 weeks prior to that, great.
On the leaderboards.
Great. And I know because he was sitting on my fucking bench and I made that mistake. And it would have done me some hope at least. So I believe if the Patriots are to move forward and do good moving forward, I think May and Henry have a good connection. So I think start him for sure as a tight end if you can get him.
I have Matt Stafford against the Ravens. I don't know if anybody's noticed yet, but the Ravens have a consistently bad defense.
I like that. I think they're falling apart too. So I like
Baltimore allows a league high 35 points a game. Most of that's through the air, by the way.
They might lose that game.
No, they're for sure losing the game.
Because Lamar's out for at least the next 2 more games, right? Maybe more.
Yeah, they are. They are. Most of that, by the way, through the air. Every QB that they've faced is put on a Hall of Fame game. That's great, by the way, for Matt Stafford because he's on a heater coming into the game. He's on back-to-back 375
Because the only
yards.
defense they have is Kyle Hamilton. Who else do they have?
And Hamilton can't cover everybody. 375. He's coming in with back-to-back 375-yard games, and he's had 3 tutties in each of those games. Matt Stafford is not the quarterback this secondary wants to see right now. Go ahead, Charles. Do your shit.
I'm sitting Chase Brown. Finally, I've seen enough.
A little late.
You want to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Because he's not a bad player, but it's not like he's doing bad. But to keep him in your starter position, and he's only consistently giving you maybe 10 points, 8 to 11, depending on your league, I guess. One of his best games in the week, against Detroit, almost 12 points. That's not acceptable here in a starting situation, especially for Chase Brown. So I've seen enough. I'm sitting him. Enjoy the bench, buddy. You're basically a Zach Charbonnet at this point.
Brandon?
Enjoy the bench. Fuck. I should have done this. I should have done a different start. But I'll do sleep.
Are you gonna do a sit? You gotta do a sit.
No, I'm gonna do a sit. No, I was talking to myself. Okay, so sit. Sit. We're looking at fucking. Damn, it's hard. But I would say any player on the Browns right now. Not looking too good.
Yeah, that's a good sit. That's fucking
Jenkins
fair.
actually had a decent game. He had 13 points. for a player that was like originally like they didn't even sign him until like fucking days before the season started, the preseason, something like that. But I would say, yeah, don't Gabriel. He's not looking too good, and I don't even think if they started Shadur or if he came in that he's gonna look good either. So,
Justin Fields against Denver. Denver's defense, in stark contrast to Baltimore's, is the best secondary right now. They allow
Denver's gonna win that game for sure.
They allow the fewest fantasy numbers per game, so that also matters. It's not just the secondary. The defense held Saquon Barkley to a league low 25 yards. Denver has the ability to take away every playmaker. There's not many to take away when it comes to the Jets, so that's like doubly bad.
For sure.
Fields is probably going to be forced into a couple of turnovers for this, so might end up costing you points.
I wouldn't be surprised if they run the fucking score up on them.
Yeah, no, they're going to go ahead early, Denver, and then Fields is going to fucking try to play hero ball. That's the problem. Sleeper. Go ahead, Charles.
I just had somebody. Hold up. Who's sitting on my bench? I'm gonna give McConkey another chance.
Yes.
That's who I you know, maybe I was a little too rough
against the Dolphins.
I was a little too rough on my boy, you know. I'm gonna bring him back this week and see how that turns out. He had a decent game last week. He caught a touchdown. The magic of Quinton Johnson finally revealed that he does in fact not have fully found his hands. He had a fumble. And yeah, I'm kind of willing to feel that one out. Let's see how that goes.
Brandon, you said you had to sleep.
So, for my sleep, it's kind of weird just because the way this guy originally started the season, he wasn't looking at that running back one position. He's a rookie. But Cam Scatbo is fucking...
Yes.
I think he deserves all the praise. I think he's someone that'll run through a fucking brick wall if you got him hyped up enough to do so. And I think he's going to be fucking great moving forward. So if you don't have him and you can get him for nothing, get him and fucking start him. He's a sleeper.
I'd be shocked if Scat's on any waivers. Darren Waller has been on a heater since his return. He's logged in a minimum 2 touchdowns in both of his games back. The Dolphins are going up against the Chargers, who are particularly hard on receivers. Tua isn't expected to go over the top on the Chargers. I don't care. We're going to see a lot of this offense in Miami lean more towards their short yardage and their play action. Those who remember how good Jonnu did in this situation last year should know what I'm talking about. They've got an even bigger Jonnu this year. It's good to get the points out from Waller now. You have to keep in mind this guy hasn't played football in fucking 2 years. And he's just come back. He's probably not... I wouldn't bet on his longevity. So I would get him while the getting is hot. Because he's probably only got another couple of weeks of this before he falls off. You got a great shot with the Chargers. The Dolphins are going to be forced into a really small field. A good backup would be a Chain, but he's not really a sleeper. This is definitely going to be a Waller or Chain game, though. So, with that, let's go home. You're drunk, so we can get these picks in. We should drink before we get to the picks.
Let's get wasted.
So, it's finally time to get dangerous, and I have a target on the dartboard. The Eagles walk into this game with more questions than answers for a team with their 4-1 record. It almost feels like this is another fraudulent team about to be exposed. And who better to expose the Birds for who they are than the Giants and their new fortunate son, Jackson Dart. This is going to be a mollywop. The Giants are going to go up big and let Scat beat them up for the rest of the second game, or the second half. 31-10 Giants.
Now, was that the snap count there?
No, that was the score button.
No, you don't know. Do you get what I'm referring
Yeah, no,
to?
I get what you're going for.
Is that the snap count? Really? No, I want to hear the snap count. That was it. No, that's a great one. And I'm going to piggyback on that. It's dart season, baby, all season long. The Giants are winning that division. They're going crazy.
Whoa.
It's dart season.
Whoa.
Step aside, Russell.
He said, fuck the Eagle game. We're going for the rest of the season. Darts. All right. That was 2 for Dart. What do you got, Charles?
Mine's an entertaining one here. Okay, we got the lights, the action. Everyone's played. It's Monday Night Football.
Oh,
the Buffalo Bills versus the Atlanta Falcons.
No.
At the Mercedes-Benz Stadium down in Atlanta. The dome is hot. The crowd is roaring. The Bills are shook from their loss to the Patriots. And they have now faced a 2-win Atlanta team. No, sir.
Oh, my God. They have 2 wins. Oh,
they got 2 wins, ladies and gentlemen. And that's twice as many wins as the teams they've beaten. So that means they cannot possibly beat the power and energy of the Atlanta Falcons as they rip the Bills up quarter by quarter and beat them 44-14. Take that, Bills Mafia.
The plausibility of this is scary.
Phoenix season, baby.
No, Penix is going to go out. It's going to be Kirk Cousins doing it.
There's the shot at the end. It was a very sane drink until that last detail.
You had me going, and then you said they're going to put Kirk in.
Going to put Kirk in. 4
They
TDs,
said
Like
Kirk
that.
Thuggins in Atlanta. All right, let me get my phone out. Hold on. Let's do the picks. So we get the fuck out of here. Now, I don't know how we did last week, so I'm seeing this chart.
Oh,
for
I
the
missed a
first
couple
time.
picks, bro. I'm a fucking disaster.
Hold on here. Fucker open. It doesn't want to fucking open for me. It doesn't even want to go through this trash. How bad did you do?
I don't know. I'm still doing, I'm still alive. I just missed 2 games, I think. 3 games.
Alright, here we go. So, as it stands, whoa. Talon is winning first place, and there's a 3-way tie for second
I will take that considering how many games I've forgotten to pick this season.
between me, you, and Steve. Kuz is right behind with 48. So, here we go. Eagle on Thursday Night Football. Eagles Giants. Do we believe in our drunk takes or?
No.
My drunk take.
I'd like to win.
Giants.
No.
Going with my drunk take, Giants. Giants
All
are
right.
going to go up to 2-4. Eagles drop to 4-2.
I like being around second, so I'm gonna pick the Eagles. Broncos, Jets,
Yeah, okay.
Denver. Rams, Baltimore.
Baltimore don't know where his head is, so gone.
Dallas,
Wait,
Pan.
what did we do? What did we say?
It was Rams, Baltimore.
They've all been pretty.
Rams, Baltimore, Rams,
Okay. Just checking. Denver, Jets.
Denver.
Okay. Dallas, Panthers.
Dallas.
Yeah, I'm not excited about it, but yeah.
Exactly. I'm not excited. They could lose it, but I think they'll win it more than not.
Panthers can't win 2 in a row. Going with Dallas.
That's what I'm telling myself.
Cardinals, Colts.
I think the Cardinals are gonna pull this off. I think they're coming back off. They're coming off of that game. They're fucking. They might be more disciplined. They might be, really kind of disappointed that they cost themselves that game. And
see, I think that would.
And I feel like it goes in hand with my fraud alert. I think Indy's gonna drop another game here and not look so great.
The problem that I have with that is
It's like the Colts got JT.
I was just about to say the Cardinals have a particularly bad time dealing with running backs. So I'm gonna go Colts. This is a tough game here. Seattle and Jacksonville.
Jacksonville's 4-1.
Jacksonville is 4-1.
What the fuck? The AFC South is lit.
I am gonna go Jacksonville in this one.
It's in Jacksonville.
I actually kind of am also feeling the same way.
Chargers, Dolphins.
Well,
Chargers.
I'd like to win, so Chargers it is.
I would love for the Dolphins to win, but it's gonna be the Chargers. Another Herbert versus Tua, and Herbert clearly wins.
Patriots, Saints.
I'm
going New England.
I'm going to England.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, Browns.
Give me Aaron Rodgers. He rested a week. He's ready for them perks.
Give me Pittsburgh. This might be a game where they start Gabriel. Halfway through, they might put Shadur in there. I don't think they're gonna win though. But now now that they've made that trade, I believe that now they're more open to seeing what they have,
Tougher game to pick than the sleeper wants to say. I don't think this is the given that they're saying it is. Tennessee and the Raiders.
Oh, no, give me the Raiders.
I only want to lean the Raiders because of Ashton Gianti, and Tennessee has a problem with running backs.
I'm going to take the Raiders because they also have a little bit more better experienced quarterback. And I mean the coach. So, I mean, I gotta respect Carroll.
Cincinnati and Green Bay.
So I'm taking Green Bay.
Yep.
San Francisco. San Francisco and the Bucks.
I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
I don't know what's going on with the rating for this game. Detroit and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored.
I'm taking the Lions.
That's on pat crack. Give me the fucking Lions. They're ready to eat some kneecaps for fucking. Oh my god, the Chiefs are so. They're going to 2-4. Oh my god.
Buffalo, Atlanta.
Buffalo.
Chicago, Washington.
You know, that's going to be my choke pick. I'm going to go with Atlanta now.
Yeah, go with your draw.
Chicago, Washington.
Chicago, Washington. I'm gonna go with Washington.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Chicago.
All right, guys, we did it. Another fucking episode in the books. Hopefully we survive another fucking week. I know Dolphins fans probably won't, but the barbecues will be good. Anyway, all right, guys. Till next week. See y'all later.
See ya.
Hopefully nobody tears their ACL or breaks their fucking legs next week before we get to this podcast again. But you know, with the way things are going, the graveyard's big this year. All right, y'all.
See you, boys.